Hello and welcome to GP5 here in Jeddah. We will be having our first event here in the Saudi Arabian street circuit. I reckon it'll be a good race. Hope everyone enjoys it, and I hope everyone enjoys the stream. I'm joined by SFR Sonic Hawk this week, like every week now.
Hi Rod, thanks for having me tonight.
Yeah, have you had much practice on the circuit for your race on Wednesday?
Yeah, I did have some fair bit of practice. Not much of a race practice, but yeah, I did spend some good time on TT and 25%.
Yeah, great racetrack, very flowing and very fast, fastest street circuit in the world actually, according to the Saudi Arabian officials.
Yeah, I mean, I think each turn leads to another turn. So if you lose your rhythm going into one of the turns, then it totally messes up for the next consecutive set of turns. So we need to be very precise with our lines.
Yet we will not see any action in the on the track for the first minute, due to a minute silence for Sir Frank Williams, who died yesterday. Okay, so the minute silence is over. We should be underway racing now, as we see. Yep, the first car coming out looks to be an Alfa Romeo, and it's Kilbert again. Always Kilbert out first, as obviously everyone's been told to be very careful on the exit of Saudi Arabia, as we all know what happens. We get about 15 seconds I believe, worth of penalties if you go just an inch wide at the pit exit. And I'm just waiting for everyone to make their way around the circuit and start their flying lap. I'm gonna ride on board with Kilbert, who's tapped the wall there in the exit turn 8, I believe that is. I'm just gonna ride on board through the tricky S section now of the Saudi Arabian circuit. This looks very tight and will be great for overtaking, especially for the next corner though. That will reduce overtaking, but will give you DRS for the next straight. And here we go, Gilbert's starting his lap, and I believe Mark Querty has already overtaken S. Father on start of his lap, and there again, Gilbert in the wall. So you know, go down to Mark Querty.
For some reason, there's no damage on his car, so the car seems okay.
Yeah, he keeps tapping it though. That'll be very risky in the race. He tapped it at turn 8, I believe, and then the final turn he's already tapped it twice. You'll have to be careful as we watch our championship leader now, S. Father Bear, in the number 23 in the Aston Martin. Oh, and there's sector 3 yellows, not on much, just someone letting it through, and there is purple first sector, but he's going to get held up by Mark Querty in the start of the second sector by the Ferrari, and he's on his medium run, so he will want to get past him as soon as possible, because that is holding him up in the S section, and they're a little drift from his rear end out of the exit there.
Both of them on the hot lap, so nobody can back off.
Yeah, no one will back off, because this is your first lap around the circuit, effectively. That is competitive for against, and you see how you hold up against other drivers. So we're actually going to watch Kilbert here. Kilbert goes fastest, but now Marquetti, and now Estevado Bear goes a full second faster on the mediums, and that looks like Maggi, and it is Maggi, and he's going fourth. As a few cars go straight on to turn 1, that looked like Kilbert. And, oh, Kilbert's in the wall again at turn 2. And that is a rookie mistake from the Alfa Romeo driver. It looks to be no damage. Lucky for him, as there is a Haas going slow. It was Mohammed Gunnar who's letting through truck fireman, who's going second on the softs, 6 seconds off the pole. Vicious Vicking out, and Vicious Vicker's going to go fourth, and P. Doran goes on provisional pole by 7/10 of a second, and just loading on the mediums going 3/10 faster than Estevado Bear, I believe it's his championship rival. Already involved in his next lap. Great start as Dr. Fast now. He's coming to start the lap. Sorry.
Yeah, I was saying that Duran has really turned up the heat the last couple of races. He's really been showing some good pace, especially the last couple of races. So he's really set the benchmark very early on the stop. So it could be interesting to see if that's a banker lap, or if that's like, judging by what time the Bear has set, seems to be a banker.
Yeah, and Estevado the Bear beats his teammate on older tyres by 3/10 of a second. Not really P1 anymore, he's P2. And next across the line will be, I believe that is Truck Fireman, 11 seconds slower, Lusso. In the first sector, be Tim next starting his lap, I believe, or he is just just starting a lap. I believe next will be Fairline, who is going to pit, and after this it will be Dr. Fast. Here we go, Dr. Fast on his first flying lap, sorry. I thought it was his second. P8 ahead of the McLaren, and the McLaren for his teammate, the Alfa Romeo, and 2 more as Estevado Bear. He should be coming into the pits after 2 great laps from him, putting him on the provisional pole on the mediums. He might not come out again, but he might have to on the softs, which might affect the strategy in the for the race. And actually, quite surprising.
Purple sector 2.
Yeah. Who said purple sector 2? Did you say? Sorry.
Tim.
Okay.
Tim.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go have a look now. Yeah, Mohammed Gunner's P3. I'll have a look at Tim now. Come around the final corner. Perfect for Tim. As he comes around the final straight now, and he will be on provisional pole. Wow. Oh my
That's his
god.
winning lap from him.
Yeah, great lap from the American.
Trucky seems to be doing a bit of a practice on the softs. He has already done 3 laps on the softs.
Maybe he doesn't know where the pit lane is.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing it for the first time, you can get off guard, right?
And round the final corner, will Scooter Clem. He's setting a 30. He'll be in the 40s by the time he crosses the line. But it is invalidated, so he has another go on the mediums. A very quick driver is Scooter Clem, as Lusso about to finish his lap, actually.
He seems to have lost his end plate.
Oh,
Left hand plate
yeah.
when he's coming into the pits.
I didn't see that. Yeah, so that is Lusso not on a lap as he's lost his end plate, and his teammate will actually be starting a lap.
Both the Red Bulls have not set a lap time yet, so maybe they're waiting for the track to turn green.
Yeah, and I believe
Bakeroyd is out now.
Yeah, Bakeroyd. So Scooter Clem is currently in P3, so he will be fighting just loading, but he's currently P15 with his second place rival in P6 on the grid, and Red Bull last currently in the qualifying order, but would want to qualify higher as they are in the Constructors' Championship battle for the lead. And I believe Esteban the burnout across in the about to start his lap. Can he beat Tim? Well, we'll have to find out in a second, as I believe P. Doran has. Yep, slowed down. I thought he maybe had spun out the pits.
Let's go on board with Scooter Clem, who's about to finish his lap. I think he did a slow lap, so maybe he's going to do another
14,
lap
this will
now.
put him, yeah. P14. After this, his teammate will follow him to start his lap, and then I believe just Lodian will be starting his lap, and Mohammed Gunner to follow after that. Next, they are the next 3 to cross the line, and it actually is Hunter to finish his lap. Currently, will, by the pace he's going, will not be a good lap and probably will pit. And yes, he does pit. Does the I believe does the McLaren driver? I am not going to name nationality just in case I am wrong. I believe Lion actually. Yep, Lion and Mad G's invalidated. Lion and the Williams will be crossing the line now in currently P8. Where will this lap put him? Will it put him higher than P8? Yes, it will. P5. Aston Martin's to follow him, and there we go. Provisional pole back from the Aston Martin of SFR. The championship leader sets the fastest lap again in Saudi Arabia, but that is provisional until we see another lap from possibly even Tim and there's yellows in the pits.
Yeah, we've seen the first sub 130 time for tonight's at Jeddah, and still got 5 minutes left, so let's see if we can get more sub 130 time set tonight.
Yeah, Bakeroyd goes P7. That's pulled him up from P16. Jeez, I'm just around here. Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter if you're slow, it just matters if you finish. If you finish, you might get points. That was my motto in Russia when I was pulling last after the 6 start, and I got points in the end.
Let's go on board with Duran. I think he's going to set a good lap over
Duran.
here.
Duran P4, P Doran. I believe it's Feline after him. Just gonna double check. Yep, it was, and they are in the pits. I believe Kilbert will follow, slowing down at the final corner. Might have just been me looking wrong, but no, he's not gonna follow. He's starting a lap. His third lap. This will be.
I think next we got Baker who's about to finish his lap.
I see just loading on very slow in the third sector, and he's on a lap. Might have just run out of fuel.
Yeah, not sure what happened there.
Man, we're gonna. We'll see what his lap time would have been if it weren't invalidated, unless we've got more drivers on track, which we do. And it's Dr. Fast, who is also invalidated, and then it is Lusso, who is not invalidated, and is in the final sector, and has already passed pole time. But he could get P... and he does get P15 from Scooter Clem, P3 in the championship, as I believe it's the Vicious Vicar. It is going to be Truck Fireman next, then Kilbert. Kilbert will be followed by Scooter Clem, I believe. Yeah, he will be. He won't want to give the tow because he might lose the position. As now P13 Hunter will cross the line, and he will set a P5.
That's a good lap from him after a very impressive qual in Singapore. I think the race didn't really go well, so he'll be hoping for a good race tonight.
Yeah, and Tim crossing the line. He does not set a good lap. He does not even improve on his last lap. But he will want to improve this lap, as I can't. Oh, Mohammed Gunner retiring on track in the Haas, but this is qualifying, not the race, so you cannot bring the safety car out. Dr. Fast goes P8. Followed by the Vicious Vicar, who goes P9, who stays P9, sorry. They'll be followed by Truck Fireman. No, it'll actually be Feiny Lion. Then it'll be Truck Fireman, who goes 2/10 quicker, but not gained position, as Lusso into the pits. Mark Querty on his on his out lap, sorry, not final lap. And Hunter, I believe he might pit because you don't. Nearing the end of the session, you might want to try and get another lap. And he stays out.
Lap.
Oh, he goes P2.
Oh, Hunter goes P2.
Wow, I just nearly spat my drink out. As Tim, now 2 seconds slower and invalidated. He's going to go for another lap. He'll be on his third lap now. Or he might just be giving his teammate the tow down the big straights. As there we go. Yeah, I couldn't see. There was yellow flags, and I can now see the session is over. So this is Tim just loading. So P-Door's got to be P5. That is confirmed right now, though. If the session would, if everyone would retire, that would be confirmed. He could not set another lap, as the Vicious Vicar will be able to set another lap, though. He will miss out on pole, but he will get P6. Great lap. Feiny Lion now. 1/10 quicker, apparently. So with that, will put him P7, and it will put him P7. As S4 the bit, and he does set a faster time, and that has put him on pole position, provisional pole, as I believe Truck Fireman now. Mark Quasey a full second faster, according to my delta for the second sector. Is going to miss out on pole. But what will he get? He will get P13. Gained at 1. Scooter Clem
Next up,
now.
we got Scooter Glenn. He should be into the top 5, top 10 at least.
4 seconds quicker, according to my delta, P7. And then Hunter now. Yep, there we go. Hunter's P2. Tim and Just Loading, will they give each other the pout? No. Tim's already slowed down for his teammate. And Just Loading might go pole. He's going to go P2. A couple hundredths of a second. Yeah, helped by his teammate, I reckon. Great teamwork from the two AlphaTauri boys. And I believe that Hunter and... sorry, not believe. It is facts. 700ths of a second between Just Loading and Hunter. I do not believe there's more. We're just waiting on Tim to enter the pits, which he has on his car to enter. So your pole man will be Yes Father Bear, followed by Just Loading, and Hunter will be your top 3. We'll have, this is your starting order. Yes Father Bear, Just Loading, Hunter, Tim, All Forever 24, P. Dora and Vicious Vicar, Scooter Clem, Faney Line, Mohammed Gunner, Dr. Fast, Kilbert, Baker Royd, Truck Fireman, sorry, Mark Querty, Mad J, and Sciele Lusso. Which is a great session for the AlphaTauri. Well, yeah, great session for AlphaTauri and great session for the championship leader, S. Father Bear. And great session for Aston Martin too. And we will be under the lights here tonight, under lights literally and metaphorically, well not metaphorically, we're under lights both in real life unless it is not night in your country. Then good morning, good afternoon even if you're that lucky. And yeah, I'm just blabbing on. Hopefully we don't have the traffic, as we saw traffic in England today. And I hope we don't have traffic in today's race. I hope all clean and very fair racing. As Father Bear leads them around for the formation lap.
Let's put out the tire graphic out.
Yep, just done that now. As we just watching and wait for the tyre pit stop strategy guess by the game to appear on our screens, so you can have a look at it. commentators now. Coming around the final few corners in the second last DRS zone. Mad G's been disqualified again, second time in a row for Mark Querty and Mad G. Well, not in a row, sorry, since I lost commentators.
I think it was back in Russia.
Yeah, Russia. I remember those two getting disqualified then.
Trucky Fireman is way too back. I really don't know what's going on. He's way too back.
I was gonna say maybe a spin, but I mean he wouldn't be going this slow either.
Yeah, I think he should be a bit more aware of the 10 car length rule that we have.
And the predicted pit strategy comes up now. Lap 10 to 13 for mediums, from soft to mediums. And that's it. Oh! Maggi actually claims this is first disqualification. I might have been dreaming then. At least we haven't had someone race ahead through the pack this time. Yeah, do we have a minimum time to get around the formation lap?
We do have the 10 car length rule, so I think let's do it. We'll be looking into it.
Okay. And we're going to go 5 red lights here in Jeddah, and it's go here. And Esfar the Bear with a good start, just loading, looking like to have a good start, just loading us alongside, heading into turn 1. No, he's going to back off. And there's a big crash at the back there. Loads of people going, why didn't there's a Alpine in the air? And that looked like Truck Fireman. And he's all the way at the back now after a slow formation lap. And he's at the back. Pete Oren's at the back from P4. Eswald the Bear leads. Just Lodian second. Scooter Clem third. He's gone up massively. Team P4. Mohammed Gunner. And where is what's happened?
I think Matt G has lost his entire front wing and is holding up a bunch of cars behind him.
Yeah, I've just seen Pete Oren ram into the back of someone. I believe it was the Vicious Vicar. It might have been some damage to the pair of them. As we see Bakeroid, Mark Querty, Dr. Fast, Kilbert, Maggi, Lusso, Vicious Vicar, Truck Fireman, and Pete Oren all the way down from, I believe, P5 he started. Oh, and there, the Vicious Vicar drops it at turn 8. As Eswar the Bear leads the way as we about to finish lap 1, already a second gap to the car behind, who's got another second gap to Scooter Clem. Hunter, Tim, and Mohammed Gunnet, all in P4, 5 and 6. Feeney Lions under pressure from Baker O'Dear, heading into the final corner, looking to go side by side, and they are going to go side by side. Maybe one backs out. No, they're not, and they're going to go side by side, and Feeney Lion does back out. Struggled a bit on those tyres, fastest lap by Espada Bear. Obviously, he's leading the race. He's going to get the fastest first lap. Dr. Fast and Kilbert here. Into turn 1. Will we see a dive from Kilbert? Yes, we will. And he's going to go flying up the inside, and he's going to go flying off, and he's going to go flying into a warning. Here's the Alfa Romeo driver. As
the
you now
Bear
see,
already 1.2 seconds ahead.
Oh, and Hoods is out! And that'll be a possible safety car, and the saviour, it's a virtual safety car, it's not going to be the saviour, as Kilbert gets a warning again, and a penalty in the fast flowing section, where we'll see a lot of penalties this week. In the 4 races we have here in S4, as a virtual safety car comes out now, and Lusso has already got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car. And I was going to say, if this was a full safety car, this would be the saviour for the Mercedes pair, as they are in P15 and 16, and pretty far back.
Yeah, I mean, Manji losing his front wing in the very first sector of the race on the first lap, I don't think it really helped him out.
Yeah, and Scooter Clem was in DRS, he's not in DRS anymore. I'm actually having a look. Tim's back into P4. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hunter was in P4 before a spin and retirement. We're back under green here, and DRS is enabled. as soon as this far the bit crossed that line, and he has, and he's got the DRS enabled. Just Lodian's nearly in the second. Could get DRS for the short little straight before the banked turn 8, I believe that is. Fainaline's going to definitely get the DRS on Bakeroid, and they'll want to fly past, and Lusso's in the pits to serve the drive-through, and got a 5-second penalty because of that, for speeding in the pits. Kilbert's on the back of Mark Querty. He's going flat in that section. He shouldn't be doing that, and he's picked himself up a warning by the looks of things. But he will get the DRS, and he will be on the back. Open late there, the DRS. Maybe not wanting to go for a move, as I believe that's what doomed the vicious vicar, as he spun into that corner on lap 1. Truck fireman actually is going to try and get past P. Doran, but not for him, that move. Had to back out, and P. Doran keeps the position. And cutting the chicane there, not the chicane, sorry, just a little part of it is Truck Fireman. I'll pick himself up a warning.
Scooter Clam gets DRS on Gage and is now 7 tenths behind.
Yeah, and they've all got DRS on each other here, but he's outside of DRS again, and they've all got fastest lap. As Mark Querty, I believe, has spun. No, he's just been overtaken by Kilbert. But he might get back into turn 1.
Gidge is now 5 tenths behind the bear, and the battle for the lead is intensifying.
Yeah, Fainline has backed off Bakeroid, but Bakeroid's on the back of Mohammed Gunner now. Scooter Clem's dropped out of DRS. Just Lodian's kept in the DRS and opens it, but only 9 tenths off. He might not even get it for the next straight. The Truck Fireman might have a little go into the next DRS section. Oh, and he's cut it again! That was a clear cut, and he has demolished that, and he's going to pick up 2 warnings there for going wide there. And I believe there has been a spin, and it has, or just a little oversteer for Tim in the oh, there's a spin there, and that was Truck Fireman, and I just caught that on camera just as I cut away from him, and he is in the one. He has lost his end plate. Oh, and he's whacked his rear wing. That'll be a rear wing damage possibly for the Alpine. And there, Tim has.
I think we should go for the battle for the lead. Gidge Lodian now only 2 tenths behind the bear.
Yeah, and I was right. Tim had got damage from a little oversteer to turn 8, and we're actually going to cut to the lead. And I was just Lodian's going to go around the outside at Esval the Bear into turn 1, and he's going to do it. Bakeroid might want to do the same to Mohammed Gunner, but he's not going to have the time, and Tim's in the pits after knocking his front wing as his teammate takes the lead on the exact same lap. A bit of a mixed up and down lap for Alvatari as they took the lead, and they've also lost part of the front wing, and there Esval the Bear's got a warning. He's gone wide at that turn, and he's going to pick himself up a warning for that. As he's still in the DRS, and he's still trying to hang on to that first position. Sorry, he's going to try, just Lodian is trying to hold on to that first position. And Esval the Bear is trying to get that first position off him as Truck Fireman's in the pits after his spin at where we're on board with now, with Kilbert and Mark Querty. As now Bakeroid's right on the back of Mohammed Gunner. He will have DRS on the next straight. Will he be fast enough to get past him on the next straight into the final turn?
The game has put me on the helicopter view, and the track looks magnificent.
Yeah, we had that a couple laps ago for Bakeroid and Fainline, I believe. But speaking of Bakeroid, Mohammed Gunner's in the pits. Mohammed Gunner is in the pits, and he has slowed down perfect enough to avoid getting a warning Well, cutting and P. Doran is gone fastest. So I'm surprised Mohammed Gunner's in the pits. We're going to see that pit stop. He's on to mediums. That is very early for mediums. If he's going to pit there, he's going to have to pit for hards, I reckon. Unless he's doing it, he's expecting a safety car later on. As Mohammed Gunner, 3/10 from the Vicious Vicar, he's going to get past the Vicious Vicar. And the Vicious Vicar is going to be in the DRS of the Haas. It's for the bear now, just loading. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 in the championship, but the other way around from on the track right now. As it stands, S for the bear will be dropping points to just loading. I believe 9 points to him. So the gap will come down to 26 for next race in Japan. Sorry, not 9 points. It'll come down 7 points, which will bring it to 30 for the championship lead. As Gilbert is got the RX yet.
Yeah.
And he's gonna ease off early into the corner to try and get the better entry. He's not gonna get the better entry. He's not gonna get the better exit from Mark Querty, and he's gonna be on the DRS of Mark Querty though, and he will get past Mark Querty heading into turn 1. Very late move for Gilbert, and nearly hit the back of the Ferrari, and is now in front of him. As those two have got P. Doran closing in on them, who's just set past the top of the race last lap.
I think
As
we
Esteban
might
the
be
Bird
seeing the
actually.
lead.
Esteban the Bird up the inside. No, he's not going to have a go. He's going to back out and fight another day. Vicious Vicar's got a 3-second penalty. And just loading, still hanging on to that lead. Nearly lost it into the bank turn, but still holds on for another lap at least.
I think you are on the onboard view. I think you should switch back to the broadcast view.
Yep, I have done that, and I'm actually going to watch P. Doran and Mark Querty on the broadcast view, and they're both in a very big battle with Gilbert and those three. Those three are in a big battle for P6. P. Doran on first lap dropped down to P16 after a collision at turn 1 from P5. It's just loading and S for the Bear. Sorry, I did not pick that up, and they've swapped positions. And Scooter Clem's back in the DRS now. Clearly those two fighting have awakened a beast. As P. Doran gets past Mark Querty heading into turn 1. Great for him, and just loading has got a 3-second penalty. That is not good for him, as he's now going to lose 3 seconds. Eventually he'll need to pull out a 3-second gap if he does gain the lead, but he'll have to do that later on in the race.
Scooter Clem will now have DRS on gauge loading.
As P. Doran and Gilbert now swapping positions for P6 and 7. Heading into the turn 8, I believe. Yes, it is. And now the Aston Martin can get off after failing line in P5. As Scooter Clem now trying to get P2, and he's going to go for a little dive. He's not going to go for a little dive. He had to think about a little dive, but then pulled out last second. And there we go, just loading into the pits.
So he is going for the undercut over here. It will be interesting to see if the Bear comes into the pits next lap.
Yeah, the Bear has got a 3-second penalty. So as things stand, I mean, Scooter Clem is going to... P. Doran is going to have a look around the outside of failing line into turn 1, and is going to do that, and Gilbert might actually have a look at the inside of turn 2, and will, because of the chicane, cuts part of the chicane, and failing line going very slow. Wonder why, maybe a problem. Maybe not, maybe just going slow. As P. Doran has now got just loading in his sights. And maybe a bit of team play here. If he can get past Gislodian, P. Doran, he will want to block him up for his teammate.
Yeah,
Actually,
I mean that will be a good tactic by the Aston Martin team.
I do not know if they are in communication. Oh, and there's a wall hit for Scooter Clem. Possible damage. Didn't see, might just be slight, and he might just change his front wing. But you need every bit of downforce around the circuit for the high speed. And will we see two leaders pit? No, we won't. We won't see any of them pit. So they're going to choose to not cover off the undercut, and they're going to risk staying out more laps and losing the lead. As we now see P. Doran setting purple last sector, might be going for Gislodian in the next DRS. Scooter Clan might go for the lead himself actually too. And here we go, Scooter Clem, right on the back of SR the Bear. I believe this will be a good battle. Kilbert now going, getting another 3 seconds, sorry. Not fastest, I meant to say fastest. SR the Bear in first, Scooter Clem second, not gonna, maybe covering off the undercut again. Might be a bit too late, Scooter! SR the Bear's dropped it!
Oh no.
And he's lost part of his front wing, and that's going to put him behind Gislodian. That means Scooter Clem's in the lead, but it also means he's the only one without a 3-second penalty, but has got to stop.
He is definitely losing the lead to Gidge, because you do lose extra time with the front wing change as well as the Gislodian's undercut. I think he should be coming out about 8 seconds behind Gislodian.
Yeah, by the looks of things, it's a about 24 seconds in the pit, 18-second gap, about 6 seconds, 8 seconds for Scooter Clem, and he's going to make that up right now, but he can't.
Yeah, so Gidge has already overtaken him. Yep, and he comes out 8.2 seconds.
Oh, and there's another Aston Martin in the pits, and everyone's in the pits this lap. I didn't notice that, and there we go. And loads of them in. Mark Quitty's actually changed his front wing, so has Kilbert, so maybe they've come together. As Feline comes out behind P. Doran, and behind Tim, who's now in P8. Oh, little light for Tim, little drift, maybe his mediums are going old. Still look to have the little shine on them. There are only 5 laps. Maybe the mediums aren't the best.
Both the Red Bulls didn't have the best of the qualies, but Bakeroyd has currently made up 10 positions and Scooter Clem 6 positions. That's a very good recovery from them.
Oh, and as soon as I put up the penalties, Lusso has got a penalty. And we are...
Scooter Clem is now into the pits as well.
So Scooter Clem, we're going to actually watch him. And his teammates in, so double stack for Red Bull. Will Gislodian stay out? Of course he will. But that means Scooter Clem's going to lose out to Gislodian. As you can see on the broadcast, that he has lost out to Gislodian, and he will beat out Esfar the Bear. That was Baker Reed. Was that a change for wing? Wow, I thought that was a change front wing for me. Might have just been me, don't know. As Dr. Fast in the bits. Let's promote the Vicious Vicar, who has not stopped yet. The only person to not stop in the field, apart from Lusso, who technically has stopped. or not really stopped though. He came into the pits for a drive-through. P. Doran's gotten past him. And Tim's now fallen into the Josephine line for P8, for swap. P8 for P9 for Tim, who qualified P4. As we now see Baker Reid on the back of Mohammed Gunner for P4.
Vicious Vicar, the only car in top 10 to not pit yet. He's on 11 lap also. Currently on his 12th lap.
Yeah, the Vicious Vicar. If he did pit, this will put him about P10, P9, P10, possibly, maybe even P12, something like that. And I believe there's sector 2 yellows, and that'll be Truck Fireman, who has spun and lost his front wing once again at the exact same spot where he spun last time, which put him P15, and he's now lost his front wing, which brought out a VSC. The one that was flying on lap 1 is now P15. He was literally flying on lap 1 after being hit and put into the air. Eswar Bear will have to wait until the VSC is over to have an attack on Scooter Clem for P2. And then we'll have to gain loads of time and just load in for P1. As Kilbert with another 3-second penalty. Might be a good battle for P10 here, as the Vicious Vicar gets a free stop. And P10 for the Vicious Vicar. Didn't notice that, and DRS is enabled as we are now green. As Truck Fireman's at the pits, I accidentally scrolled too far, and the Vicious Vicar's already lost so many positions, and that because he spun it at turn 8, only lost the end plate. The one that was just pitted got a free pit stop, P10. He was, after going so long. And Truck Fireman has spun again too. No damage to that Alpine. Oh, I thought he crashed into the barriers there, as he's now lapped by just Lodian. Esvalver and Scooter Clem, and the leader 8 seconds. That gap is fallen from Scooter Clem to Esvalver as well. We'll be on the back of him as Tim is on the back of Mad G, and Mad G is on the back of Mark Querty, and Dr. Fast has been overtaken by Kilbert. We might see a double overtake here for Tim into turn 1, and he is going to collide there, that looked like, with Mad G. No, it was not a collision. Very close to one though, into turn 1. Oh, and he has hit him! Oh my god! He has just gone straight into the back of him. That is definitely going to be one for the stewards, as he's now lost part of his front wing. May have been just a problem with his brakes, as he's not stopped at all, and he's hit the back of him. As Esfar the Bear's going to be on the back of Scooter Clem into the final turn, and eventually we'll be on the back of him for turn 1. And Tim has lost another position to P13 now from Toulouse. Oh, and they're going very slow on the straight with Scooter Clem, and Esfar the Bear has had to brake, but he has let him through eventually, and it's going to be P2 for Esfar the Bear and P3 for Scooter Clem. And now the 10-second gap it is now to just load in for Esfar the Bear. Oh, and very wide there was Esfar the Bear himself, and he might get a warning for that.
I think he's getting put off by the lapped car.
yeah, if you are lapped, you should be moving out the way. Completely for the leaders, as you're going to put them off even if you are ghosted. Because you can still see the outline of your car no matter if you're ghosted or not. As my G-Pit's on his 12 lap hold, softs, and...
all of the... Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I
and
saw the man again!
I
And that's
really
his
don't know what
second
happened
spin.
there, but... Yeah.
It didn't look like he collided with anything. He didn't collide with the wall. He might have collided with the wall actually, but not got any front wing damage from it.
Yeah, I think he should be able to continue there. And Mohammad Gunnar has now caught up to the bear. He's only 6 lanes behind him.
As I've actually got now got the helicopter shot for Mohammad Gunnar versus Asfar the Bear. And he's going to go round the outside into the final turn, and he is going to make it stick, and they do make contact. Left rear, sorry, to right front. But it's all looking fine as Asfar the Bear does not get DRS. And will lose out completely to 2 cars, I believe that'll be actually. No,
I
just
think
1.
He'll give the ball. Oh, that's a good move. Like Gunnar on the outside.
And P. Doran going P6 now. With fastest lap, sorry. Not going P6. He was P6 and he got fastest lap. But as for the way, I want to get past Mohammad Gunnar as soon as possible. And
I think Gidge is showing mega pace on those mediums. He's already 12 seconds ahead. And Trucky spins it again.
Yep. And Truck Fireman has spun once again. And his where he spun 3 times. As into the pits now is Lusso, who's currently P12, will drop to about P14 for the end of the race, as GP4 should be going live any minute now. Good luck to all the drivers in GP4, but we're actually going to focus on GP5, as with we always get better battles in GP5. Baker Reid. Oh, and Truck Fireman has spun it, and he's going to bring out a virtual safety car, and that's going to ruin Baker Reid, who's going to go around the outside of Asfar the Bear, and he's now not going to do that, as DRS is disabled, and he has, well, lost his momentum. As Mohammad Gunnar now into the pits.
Gage is 14 seconds ahead, so he should be coming in for the stop.
Oh, it's a full safety car! Oh, I did not notice that. It changed. Yeah, the Aston Martin safety car here in. Well, it's got 2 Aston Martins behind it as Mohammad Gunnar's in the pits, Baker Reid's in the pits, Faney Lyon's in the pits, but gets a 5-second penalty for it. Kilbert will be in the pits too. No, Kilbert's not. He's going to go up to P7 as he has to brake for turn 1. Yeah. Faney, but his teammate stays out on. What would you do? Would you? Oh, he's accidentally gone wide, and there we go. Yeah, he's gonna gain loads of penalties now. He has got. He's just got a 8-second penalty. And getting 5-second penalty for cutting the first turn. Pit for mediums, pit for hards. Or
definitely soft.
Yeah.
Definitely soft. I think we should be saying Gage shouldn't go for the soft. And this should trigger a pit stop for all the top 4 drivers.
Yeah, there we go, just Ludian's in. Scooter Clem's in. Asfar the Bear will not want to go in. He'll want to stay out, or maybe he will pit for softs. And he stays out, he will take 2nd place back. His teammate will pit though. So he will be P2. Asfar the Bear now, and he want to hold on as long as possible. And Scooter Clem's actually being held longer as P. Doran just comes out right behind him. And Baker Reid actually might get past as the penalty situation is up now. Kilbert with 15 seconds, all from 3 seconds. 13 seconds for Line, who got an 8 seconds penalty a second ago for a pit lane
the
glitch.
Red Bull and Gunnar make contact.
Mohammed Gunnar and Scooter Clem have made contact, and that's very slow. Haas is letting through Scooter Clem now, as that's going to hold up everyone for the safety car, as Line's now got another 5 second penalty for speed in the pits again, as Line now retires from the session. I mean, it's not really a point in retiring near the end of the race while you're still in the points and there's a safety car.
I think
it's a waste of points, really.
Line is a old grumpy man, so you know when he's had enough, he just retires. So.
Yeah, I mean, it is a bit of a waste of points if you're in the points under safety car and you're going to pit for softs, because you got loads of chance of making up positions. But yeah.
Bakeroid, the only car in the top 5 without a time penalty, so he would be wishing to keep it that way.
Yeah, Bakeroid will want to, definitely. As the grid basically resets and everyone goes on to softs, unless you're Marquardt, who stays on the hards, or Esval Bear and Kilber, who go on the mediums, and the Vishvika, Tim and Lusso all stay on the tyres they were on before the safety car.
The Bear has taken a massive gamble over here.
Yeah, he's taking a big gamble, and he could end up with him like P6 even. If you have a look on the soft runners, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the softs, and it resets the field, so everyone will be next to him.
Yep. Yeah, and they're all good, fast drivers. So I think what should work for the Bear over here is the field should spread out and then cut the DRS train. So once everybody is outside the DRS delta, I think the gaps will start increasing. So that is what you would be hoping for.
Yeah, it's basically a sprint race now. It's
exactly.
The safety car is now just the formation lap to the sprint race. If this was real F1, I'm guessing so. Just a little analogy. And we'll be going green this lap if if Dr. Fast manages to catch up to Mad G, as he has got his own little train forming behind him. As we now see everyone just weaving, trying to get temperature into the tyres. There's Dr. Fast, Vicious Vicar, Tim and Lusso all trying to catch up.
I think the safety car will stay out for another lap.
No, I don't think so. It will be this lap.
Alright.
Because they will catch up just before the safety car entry. And you should see it pop up on your screen very late. If you remember back to Hungary GP2, it was very late. And actually Mohammed Gunnar is quite far. And safety car is in. Look, it is late.
Right. It was very late, in fact.
I'm just going to have to go on to mute that quick. So if you want to take it, you can.
Yeah, go ahead. This Jordan gets a very decent start there.
Oh, and yeah, okay.
Already 7-10.
Yeah, okay, I'm back. And Bakeroid hit the back of Esval Bear. USMP Doran got a good start. He's P6.
This Jordan got a good start.
Kilbert's going very wide there. And Magi's going to be right on the back from me, squirming all over the place, and that's Dr. Fast. And P. Doran's got a 3-second penalty now on the soft, sorry. And Dr. Fast is under pressure.
Bakeroid is actually chasing a win over here.
Yeah, Baker
We
Reed's
can.
looking for a win.
He's already attacking the bear.
You might have team orders though, because Scooter Clemens in the championship with just Lodian and S Father Bear for the win. As I now believe GP4 has gone live if you want to hop over, but you don't want to hop over, you want to watch this amazing excitement unfold with S Father Bear on the mediums and everyone else on the softs. As everyone else will want to cut their way into the podium positions, and S Father Bear will be fighting for his championship basically. Because he's the one in the lead
The
by
bear
37 points.
Yeah, the bear is actually playing a wingman role here for Gidlodian because he's holding up these cars and he's flying away at the front with a 2.5 second lead.
He might be playing wingman for his teammate back in P6, who's now going to be on the back of Mohammed Gunner, and he's going to be into from P6 to P5. Never mind, wingman for P6. Oh no, sorry, I said that way too soon. I was about to say wingman for P5, but no. And Esparza and Baker Reed swapping positions there, according to the timing tower.
So Bossy has asked for the penalty situation, so whenever you get time, maybe have a look at the current penalty.
Yeah, I showed that under the safety car. I have comments on the bottom right of the screen, and this is yellow flags, and that looks like a spin or a very slow car, and it's not going to be either of them. As Kilbert gets another 3-second penalty, and Baker Reed's already outside of the 3 seconds. It's P. Doran and Kilbert swapping positions, as I'm guessing Kilbert might have cut a corner and gotten past. As P. Doran has now stopped his charge, and is not going to get into the into a high position here.
So the bear is currently looking at P3, maybe, because it is already 3 seconds ahead. Gij has got 6 seconds of penalty. So
Oh, and they might be infighting at Red Bull here, as P3 and P4, 2 Red Bulls, and they might actually get out of DRS.
I think they both should drive in formation now. Whole position.
Yeah, and DRS is now enabled to Scooter Clem and Baker Reed swapping for P3. P. Doran and Kilbert swapping again for P6. As P. Doran will want to resume his charge for P5 and possibly even P4 if he's lucky.
So Baker has still got a chance to win this race. All he needs to ensure is stay within 6 seconds of Gidlodian and stay within 3 seconds of the bear.
Yeah, and we're seeing a big battle here in the S section between the AlphaTauri of Tim and the Mercedes of the Vicious Vicar, and they're going to go side by side into the next corner. They've been side by side basically the whole lap here, and it's not going to be side by side for the next section.
Baker currently not within 6 seconds of Gidlodian, so his chances of win are slimming down. He really needs to catch up to his teammate and stay within his DRS.
Yeah, and Kilbert's losing another position. P. Doran up to P5.
Is now up to P2.
Yeah, Scooter Clem. Oh, Scooter Clem's getting very close. Baker Reed. Scooter Clem is past. Baker Reed's in P4. Tim and the Vicar again swapping positions. And we're going to see another repeat into the S section. I do not believe we're that lucky again. But I mean, we might be lucky. It's not looking likely though. But we are going to look forward as Mohammed Gunner and P. Doran swapping positions. Maybe S. Father Bear slows down Baker Reed for his teammates and secure constructors domination over the Red Bulls, because they will score more points if they are P3, P4 instead of P3, P5. As P2, P4 for Red Bull, it'd be worse for them. P2, P5. but it's not looking likely as S4 the Bear and is pulling away from Baker Reed, pulling out of the DRS zone, DRS second. I'm just gonna say, DRS gap. Yeah, that's what the word I was looking for. And he's already pulled out of it.
Yeah, I mean, Baker Reed will be trying desperately to overtake the Bear over here.
And Lusso is retired. So it's we can't physically have another safety car.
Yeah, but since there are no cars around him, I think it will just be yellows and then car will be taking off.
Yeah, we physically cannot have another safety car in this race, as we're on lap 24 to 25 here in Jeddah. About to finish, and there's a big mess there for P9. Not a mess, sorry, it's going to be a big battle, as it's all the 3 tyre compounds. 12 laps on the hards for Mark QWERTY. Vicious Vickers on 9 lap old mediums. Tim is on 8 lap old softs, and he's dropped out of the DRS. Again, little shaky there for the Vicious Vicker, and he has gone wide, and he will get DRS though. As Dr. Fast is now in the DRS range of Tim. And we've only got a couple laps, literally 2 laps to go. As that'll be a warning for Dr. Fast, or Mr. Fast, and he'll be getting past Mr. Tim. No, he won't. He'll brake, and he'll stop and avoid a collision that probably would have been. And he's being very cautious. There is Dr. Fast. And Kilbert and Mad G getting very close, and they could be swapping positions into turn 1, and they probably are, and Dr. Fast and Tim are going side by side as we see a load of battles now at the end of the race, and Kilbert is going to get into P7. Will the Vicious Vicker and Mark QWERTY swap?
Baker Reed gets into the DRS gap for a split second there, but that goes away again.
Mad G and Kilbert going a bit wide again. We're going to actually bring up the penalty situation as 21 seconds. That is 7-3. Oh my god, that is 7 3-second penalties. So Mad G just needs to stay in 18-second gap of the car ahead, as the Vicious Vicker will definitely be in an 18-second gap, but Mark QWERTY has not got the penalties, and he's the only one without. He's one of 3 without penalties. A quarter of the field. Is it a quarter? Yeah, a quarter of the field has not got a penalty.
So let's go on board with Gage as he's coming across the final corner.
Yeah, it's just loading. He's had a great race, a great battle with S4 the Bear, and he's going to cross the line for P1. And he's had a great undercut strategy, and there we go, the checker flag is out here in Jeddah, and it's going to be the first Jeddah win for just loading, and the first person to win in Jeddah, and Scooter Clem second, S4 the Bear third, Scooter Clem's going to be P5, P Doran's P4, S4 the Bear is P3, Baker Reed is P2, extra point for and we're actually going to have a battle to the line here. P Doran's got the extra fastest lap, as it's actually going to be Mark QWERTY, and Kilbert's dropping back a load of positions. And there we go, Kilbert. I forgot to round the board with S4 the Bear, and we will see Baker Reed getting driver of the day, but my driver of the day will actually be just loading, I reckon. Just loading. Great race, great undercut, and he's gains on his championship rival. How did just loading get those penalties? I'm just gonna have a quick look. Sorry, not just loading. What was it? It was.
I think you should do the final rundown for the standings.
Yeah.
Before the timer runs out.
Okay, so in first it'll be just Lodi and Baker Reed and S4 the Bear round off the podium. P Dorian, Scooter Clem might be on the podium depending on penalty results. Mohammed Gunner, Mad G, Mark QWERTY, Tim, the Vicious Vicar, Dr. Fast, Kilbert, Lusso, Feiny Lion, and Truck Fireman. Hunter, we've had 4 DNFs here in Jeddah, and a great race. We've actually got our 3 podium drivers here.
Hi guys.
Yep.
Hey, Gage and the Bear, congratulations.
Thanks.
Roger, I gotta leave the party I'm reserving in the GP4 race. So yeah, I hope you can take it from here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just as soon as I can, I'm gonna go onto the screen for the cars. I believe Scooter Clem might actually get the podium. As he might get the podium, we don't know yet because he got the glitch where he went a bit wide at the pit exit and got the penalties.
Will he get P1, you think, or?
No. He won't get P1.
Oh, okay.
We know P1, P2. Because he got, I believe, 8 seconds anyway, normally. Oh, showroom. Right, so we're going to start off with just loading.
Hi. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. First off, great race.
Thanks.
Yeah. Quick question: How about the undercut? Did you was that your idea?
Yeah, we talked it through, and Tim was doubting, as my teammate. Tim was doubting to start on these medium or the soft. In the end, he started on the soft. So we thought, well, let's give him a longer stint, and then me the short stint to do the undercut. And then Tim got front wing damage, I think, in the beginning. So he had to pit early also. But yeah, that was the whole plan. Get an undercut and then see if I could go fast on the mediums.
Yeah, were you surprised by S4 the Bear staying out as long as he did to not block off, to not cut off the undercut for you?
Yes, I did. I was. Did you spin, Bear? Oh. Congrats to your podium, mate, by the way.
P4 or P3, depends on the penalties.
Okay.
We're still going to ask a question anyway. Questions.
Good.
Yeah, that's all I've got in my mind, honestly. For just loading.
Yep.
Well done on the win, obviously, and closing on the gap to S4 the Bear.
Yeah. We had a nice fight, the Bear and me, in the beginning. Yeah, he passed me, and then we immediately said to each other, let's do the undercut, see if it works. Yeah, and then after that, I didn't see him anymore. But yeah, the track was fine. Well, I don't mean it's the wrong way, the Bear. Yeah. Yeah, well, the track was fine for me today. I liked it, so yeah, happy.
Yeah, I believe the gap to S4 the Bear in the championship is 27 points now.
Okay.
Depends on if he keeps his P3, so it might even be less after
we'll
today.
See. Yep.
Yeah. Onto S4 the Bear now. Yeah. Well done on the podium. First off, obviously. How was it fighting back after those 2 spins? Yeah. yeah, we've had your word on the undercut. Oh, yeah. How was your fight with Scooter Clem? You had a little battle with him.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. Think so. Yeah, it was a shame you spun. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have Scooter Clem with us right now. So, oh, were you gonna say something there? Sorry. Yeah. So that is where we're gonna end off the stream. Go watch GP4 if you're still with us, and hope to see you next week.